Hello, Charger families. This is Tyler Abernathy, your technology and learning coach, and I am happy to share with you today a little bit of information about Google Classroom. We hope that after watching this video that you will have a better understanding of how Google Classroom works within the classes of your students and how you as a parent can be informed and up to date on what all is going on. So as we go through the screencast, you're going to see largely the view that students have, as well as what the teachers have when they create materials and different resources for the students to work with. So please follow along, and I hope that this information is beneficial to you. So as you can see on this screen, it's giving a brief overview as to all of the classes. Your students will probably have up to 7 or more Google Classrooms that they are a part of. And so this page right here at classroom.google.com is their homepage. Once they're there, they can then select the different classes that they have to go to. I'm going to go within the classroom that I'm actually in charge of, but you'll be able to see fully what students are able to view on their end. So when I click open the class, Google Classroom as a learning management system allows a variety of things from sharing information, posting assignments, to giving links to resources, to allowing feedback and interaction collaboratively through Google Classroom where students and teachers can type and submit things. So there's a lot of versatility to Google Classroom. And so as you can see on this page, we are looking at the stream. There are 3 sections. There's the stream, classwork, and then for the teacher standpoint, there are people. And the students can probably see it as well, but some of the functionality is different for a teacher of a Google Classroom class as opposed to the student. So here in the stream, this is where students would find the latest postings put up by the teacher, whether it's simply an announcement or if a teacher has put something within classwork, whether it's an assignment or a resource. As soon as something is posted by the teacher, a warm-up question, it will go here in the stream. And before, this would be sort of where students would have to scroll through and try to find things. Now, Google Classroom is set up in such a way that you can go specifically to classwork to find the topics and the specific work that maybe they need to go back to and look at. So when you're looking at Google Classroom, you as a parent, if you want to see everything, you need to have the login information of your child and go through their standpoint. Because as a parent, you cannot join a student's classroom class because the teacher would not be needing to assign work to you, nor just of having extra people in the class that are not actually students there daily in the classroom. So this is the stream, and you can scroll through and see multiple postings and when they were posted. When we go over to classwork, this is important because the classwork page can actually be organized by the teacher into multiple categories. They may do it by their units of study, maybe they do it by the standard. But within each of these topics, a teacher would be able to post whether it's assignments, resources, just to get an idea of what teachers can post. When they click the create button, they can do assignments, questions, material, which would be resources like a website that they might go to multiple times throughout the year. They also have the ability to reuse a post or create new topics. So this is what the classwork function is about. As well, you have links to the calendar, which would give specific due dates for assignments that were posted by the teacher. Also, just to go back to it in the stream, it would show any upcoming work that is due. So that's something that students would always know. If they have an upcoming assignment due and the teacher has put a due date, it would show here. After classwork, you then have people. With people, this would give the list of the students within that class. And so there's the ability for students to know that. But for the teacher standpoint, and this is where it's important for you as the parent, you can be invited to be a guardian. And the guardian function is what allows you to get, based on what you choose, an email with all of the announcements and assignments that have been issued by the teacher. You do not have the ability to see all the inner workings of things like I'm showing you here, but you are able to know, are there any due dates and what were the daily announcements given by the teacher for the students with their upcoming work. And so that is how you can speak with a teacher about that to make sure that you're getting those invites. So how do you do that? And that's really how Google Classroom works, and students can go to multiple classes by clicking this down arrow. The parent side of Google Classroom, so let's say you've been invited as a guardian. You now have the ability, and you should get an email that looks something like this that invites you to accept that invite. Once there and you open it, you then have the ability to choose. Do you want to get a weekly, daily, or no summary of all your classes? The good thing is once you are invited by one teacher, you will get every Google Classroom teacher's information for your child. As long as that teacher has the Guardian summaries on, you will get it for all of them. And so that's the beauty of what the Guardian summary does. You don't have to have a Gmail account to be able to do this. It certainly makes it a little bit smoother, but you don't have to. Once you've selected that frequency, you then are going to start seeing examples like this. You might see something due and what specifically the teacher titled it as. And this can be for multiple classes. It's not just for one class, but all of their classes in Google Classroom. And this would be the different things, announcements, as well as just other information that the teacher posted. Lastly, if there's something that in your settings you want to change in that email summary, you can change that, or you could unsubscribe. So that is what's there for you. I hope that this overview has been helpful for you, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me here at the school. This is my phone number and extension as well as my email. Thanks so much for watching.